looking brand new. Tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Really, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view.
Hello, my dearest. How you guys doing? This is Rosalinda, your favorite fire inspector. So, welcome to my Fire Friday series, which is of the kingdom of the Bubi people. You guys know this is your girl. This is your favorite fire inspector. This channel is all related about fire and fire prevention, but also I did not only stay there. I also will be speaking about Bioko Island, Equatorial Guinea, the country I was born. Spain, lifestyle food. I love cooking. I love food and everything in between. So, if you like this kind of topics and subjects, please subscribe. Okay, share, like. All right. So, we're going to go straight into the topic of today, which is episode 1 of the Kingdom of the Bubi people before the colonizers came. All right. And before the colonizers stepped a foot in the island of Bioko, there was a kingdom in the cloud, a people who lived with harmony, in harmony with the earth, the spirits, and the sea, the Bubi people. All right. Now, it is said that we came from part of Angola and Cameroon, right? But we have been in Bioko Island for the last 12,000 years, which is I have stated already in my previous videos, okay? And we were very isolated because we are 120 miles away from the mainland of the continent of Africa in the Gulf of Guinea. All right. So we were isolated for many, many thousands of years until the colonizers came. How was Bioko Island called? Bioko Island was called Etula. Etula in Bubi means the land of abundance. And also the Portuguese, when they first got there, they call it La Ilha Formosa, which means the beautiful island. Okay, so now we're gonna go into details of before the colonizers came. How were the Bubi people? All right. So the Bubi people were the guardian of Bioko Island, which they call it, Etula. Etula means the land of abundance, as I have stated. Okay. Now, they came long before the European ships ever reached his shores, guided by the ancestors' faith and the rhythm of the land. Okay, each valley, river, mountains had a meaning. Okay, the forest wasn't just a place to live, it was alive, watching and protecting. And usually when you go to Bioko Island, it's almost look like you are floating in the middle of the clouds because it's such a beautiful place that you have peace when you're in the land of your ancestors. Okay, so it was very, very respected. We almost live in the clouds. Okay, so even till today, they always say when you come to Bioko Island, to Etula, you know, be careful what you do because the air, the wind watches you, the trees watches you, the water, the land watches you, the rivers watches you. It's a very mystical place and it still remains till today a very, very mystical island and one of the very few that remains in the natural state in our current time. So the Bubi built villages ruled not by greed but by wisdom, where kings, queens, and elders led with guidance from the spirits and the ancestors. Okay, the Bubi people are matriarchs, so every inheritance comes from the mother. So the mother, the woman figure was very, very, very respected and very looked up to. Okay, so there were no reasons, okay, no prisons, no written laws, only sacred balance. So it was a beautiful, it was only sacred balance. Okay. If someone did something, you must restore peace because peace was sacred. All right. They farm yams because we since we live in an island is all surrounded by water. So we crops our land, we fish, okay, and we trade amongst us and amongst the other villages. Okay, that's how we did trade, right? And we have the most precious gift your parents can give you was what we call, there was like a bracelet that was done by a snake. It came from a snake, the bones of a particular snake. When that was given to you, it was worth more than gold. Okay? So everything they took from the land, you must give back. And when you was cutting a herbs to heal someone, you will speak and ask permission to the herbs, okay, to the medicinal herb that you only taking it because you have to heal someone that is not sick. So please, you know, bless this plant that's coming, this herbal plant that's coming from you. So nature was very well respected. And we had a name for the Most High, and the Most High is Erupe. Rupe meaning God. Okay. So before the colonizers came, we already knew God because we were in balance with the Most High, our ancestors, and the land and the people, the community. So everything they took from the earth, they gave back. A dance of gratitude between people and nature. Okay, so till today, we still have permission when we take something from the land. Okay, and we go and consult with our ancestors each time we go and decide about an event, something really big in our lives, and still respect the Most High as our supreme leader who is God. Okay. My microphone died, so it was cut off for a minute. Okay, and I forgot to tell you what was the bracelet called. It was called loco, and it was passed from generation to generation to remind us who we are and who we were before colonization. Okay, so the empire was not made of stones or armies. It was made of respect, spirits, and the community. That was the true power of the kingdom of the Bubi people. All right. So I would like you guys to join me for the next episode of next Friday, episode 2 where we will be talking about the kings and queens of the island, of the kingdom of the Bubi people, Bubi leadership system and clan. Okay, so, and for my new family out there who have discovered recently that you come from the Bubi people, I just want to welcome you to this channel. If you have any question, anything, please feel free to contact me and I will answer anything you guys would like me to answer, okay? So thank you so much for tuning in with me. You guys have a wonderful evening, a wonderful weekend. Be blessed out there. And may the ancestors of the island of Bioko be with you guys. And of Rupe, the Most High. You guys have a wonderful weekend.